Welcome to the official MotivationTube podcast, where we make you realize that discipline takes you further than motivation. In this first episode, we're breaking down the mindset of David Goggins, the man who transformed pain into fuel and weakness into strength. How do you build that mentality? How do you become mentally unbreakable? I'm joined today by Jordan and Maya. Let's get into it.
Here's the thing. People see Goggins now and think he's a machine. But they forget, this man used to be 300 pounds spraying cockroaches in restaurants. No motivation, no plan, no hope. What changed? He stopped negotiating with his emotions. He said, I'm done being weak. The Goggins mentality isn't about talent. It's about choosing suffering on purpose, daily. It's not sexy, it's not easy, but it works.
And what I admire is how brutally honest he is about his inner demons. He didn't become unstoppable by ignoring his trauma. He faced it head-on. Most people avoid pain. He chased it. He says, most of us only live at 40% of our capacity. And he's right. We stop at tired. He starts there.
He calls it the Callus your mind philosophy. Just like hands toughen through friction, the mind strengthens through voluntary discomfort.
Exactly. He chooses pain. Cold showers, long runs, isolation. He doesn't do it for fun. He does it to sharpen the blade. And here's the lesson. Most people wait until they're in the mood. That's weakness. Goggins acts regardless of how he feels. And that's discipline. That's why he says, motivation is crap. You need accountability.
And the beautiful part is, this isn't something only for elite athletes. Anyone can adopt this mindset. Wake up at 5 a.m., go for a run when it rains, read instead of scrolling. It's those small acts of discipline that begin to reshape you. One of the most powerful tools Goggins talks about is the accountability mirror. Every night, he'd look at himself in the mirror and write down the brutal truth. You're lazy, you're fat, you're not doing the work. Not to shame himself, but to confront reality. Because most of us lie to ourselves. We justify, we sugarcoat. That keeps us soft.
That mirror idea? I actually tried it. I put sticky notes on my mirror for 1 week. Stop making excuses, wake up earlier, put down your phone. At first I hated it, but over time I started listening. I got tired of reading my own BS. That's when things changed, when I stopped blaming and started owning.
There's a moment in his book where Goggins says, you are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential. That line hit me like a punch.
Because it's true. You can go your whole life functioning, not thriving. And that's terrifying. People think success is a lottery. It's not. It's a war with yourself. Every single day.
And the craziest part? Once you push through, you actually start craving the challenge. You fall in love with the grind. Because pain becomes proof that you're growing.
So, for someone listening right now thinking, okay, I'm ready. Where do I start? What would you say?
Start with your morning. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier and don't hit snooze. Do one hard thing daily. Something that makes you uncomfortable. Cold shower, 2-kilometer run, reading 10 pages. Keep a notebook. Track your wins. Track your losses. Own everything.
And remember, no one's coming to save you. Not your boss, not your partner, not your friends. Goggins became who he is because he realized he was the problem and the solution. That's it for today's episode. You don't need to run ultra marathons or do 4,000 pull-ups, but you do need to show up daily. Push when it hurts. Do what you said you do, even when no one's watching. That's the Goggins mentality. Subscribe for more. Rewatch this when you feel weak. And remember, stay hard.